Hello, it is Monday. It is a new weekly reading vlog. So this clip is filmed right immediately after the closing clip for last week's vlog because I forgot to film a closing clip for that. But I couldn't sleep last night at all. I really struggled. So I'm a little bit like woo right now. And so I ended up reading about half of Reckless by Elsie, which is the fourth in the Chestnut Spring series. There's 5 books so far. Personally, I really wanted to do a book for Harvey, but that's just me. And there is also it's not a prequel series. It's just a series that's set before. It's not like designed to be a prequel series. It just so happens to be set before, which has Violet and her husband and her friends in it. So I'll probably read that at some point as well. But yeah, I'm really excited to be reading this. I'm really enjoying it. This one is breaking my heart so much. Like, oh, it just got me right in the gut. It's really like quite sad. But yeah, I am just making myself a cup of tea. I've just had lunch. I had just wolfed down my lunch. Like, I was absolutely gutting. Apparently, I don't think I even tasted my lunch at this point. But I'm gonna what am I doing? Make myself a cup of tea. And also I got my chair today, my new computer chair, so I need to build that. But it's currently in the car waiting for Kay to come home because it is heavy. And I can't get out of the car. So it's in the car, I need to build that and then just reading, really. I've got 2 days left in October, today and tomorrow. I've bought sweeties for tomorrow, but we don't usually get anybody coming to the door, which is a shame, because normally we'll do like pumpkins and lights and stuff like that. But I always get, if you heard that, that was my neighbour sneezing. I can't remember what I said, but yeah, I got sweeties. And if nobody comes to the door, then I will eat said sweeties. So because people don't tend to come to the door, which is again a shame, I just buy sweeties that I like. So I've got like mini Twixes, mini what are they called? Milky Ways, like UK Milky Ways, not US Milky Ways, which are Mars bars, and like the lollies, like the double stick. No, what are they called? You know what I mean? Like the lollies, the little, you know what I mean? Like those sweets that you get in like mixture packs. Anyway, I'm gonna go because the kettle's boiled and I really need a cup of tea. And I'm slowly sinking towards the floor. Totally forgot to vlog this, but my chair's coming along nicely. Ta-da! Ta-da! I'm so excited. It's the same one that I've got at work. And it's so comfy. And so sturdy and so heavy. But it's so comfy. And it really helps with my hip pain. So I'm excited to get this at my computer so that I don't struggle with sprints anymore. So here is my new chair at my desk. I've just come upstairs, got my tea. I need to put these books into my red thing. I don't know, I'm now giving you a tour of the library, but I'll pan back. This is my little library corner. With my desk and my books. Just go upstairs. My romance books. Kay's desktop for now. And this is the junk corner, basically. This is my TBR for next month, but yeah. But yeah, I'm so excited to finally get this all set up. I'm so excited. These chairs are so comfy. I just need to document this, because I'm reading Reckless by Elsie, which is the 4th book in the Chestnut Spring series, and it's Theo in winter. And this is the book I was looking forward to the least, because you only really see Theo in the first book and you don't really get like much of his character, so I was like I don't really care about him, but oh my god, this book is just wrecking me right now. Like, he is the sweetest cinnamon roll of a guy. like in such a way that's just like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh god, it's ridiculous. I'm sitting here like, be readers know, but oh my god, this book has been like scooping out my insides. Kind of not in the same way as Happy Place, but it's that same feeling that I'm getting as when I read Happy Place. Oh my god, I can't believe I thought I wasn't gonna like these books. That's absolutely ridiculous. One thing I will say, just for the whole series, like for the whole series, if you don't like, if there are some like triggers which might not be, or some triggers and some tropes. So this one, for example, deals with fertility issues, and she does say at the start, the author, like, I hope that I've dealt with this in a compassionate and kind way, and there's quite a lot of like accidental pregnancy trope in it, at least 2 of the books. So if you really, I know some people hate that. I know some people really, really hate that. So if you don't like it, this is not for you. But it's just so like, it's just so lovely reading these books. I just love them so much. I'm so excited to read Beau's story, because Beau is one of the characters that you don't get a lot of, but in a way that makes you want to know more. So I really want to read Beau's story, which is the next one, which is Hopeless, which just says a lot about him, doesn't it? But god, I've got like an hour or so left in this book according to the Kindle app, and I'm so ready to just continue binging this, but I've got to cook my dinner because Kate's just messaged me to say that it is done. I'm going to go get food, and I will probably update you later. Good morning, it's Tuesday. I am so tired right now. I've got like a sleep hangover from like not sleeping enough. But I'm just making myself a cup of tea. Probably should be talking before my cup of tea. But I read Reckless last night, which is the 4th in the Chestnut Springs series. So it's about Theo and Winter, and it was so good. I had to give it 5 stars. I had to. There was no question about it. There was one point where I was so like riled up by what was happening that like I had to put my phone down because I was reading it on the Kindle app. And the look on my face, Vicky was like, if you ever give me that, because I was on a backstage thing with them, Vicky was like, if you ever looked at me like that, I'd run the other direction. I was absolutely, I had a rant, I was livid, I was absolutely like, oof. You have no idea, like, I was so mad. These characters, I cried, I laughed, I was so mad. Like, I was like really mad, like murder level mad for a fictional character. So, well done, Elsie Silver. Sorry if you can hear me making my cup of tea. But well done, Elsie Silver. Like, you got me wanting to murder a character that doesn't even exist. And I'm really excited to read Hopeless, which is Beau's story. I am so tired. I've literally just gone out, I'm dressed, but I'm just like, I should have gone to bed earlier. But I'm really struggling with sleep just now anyway. It doesn't matter how much sleep I seem to get, I'm just not waking up great, so that's fine. Hamish is outside, but I'm going to go finish making this cup of tea and hope that I've given you enough information about Reckless. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was so good. tell you, I could murder Rob. I could murder him. Good thing for him, he's fictional. Yeah, now I'm gonna go. Hello. You will recognise this outfit if you've watched my wrap up, because that's what I've just filmed, and now I've got to put all those books in the shelf somewhere, and I don't have room for them, which is great. Fantastic. Excellent. Yeah, I am just about going sprints with Smash, and I just wanted to like commiserate the fact that I have to put these books back on the shelves. I don't know if I told you that I've started crocheting, so I've got some wool and crochet hooks, and I just threw a stitch marker at myself. This is the one that I was using last night. I've started playing around with other hook sizes. I'm just going to put that there so it stops falling. And I also got myself this, which is just like a bunch of stuff that I don't know what to do with, but there's stitch markers in there, and that's all that I care about. So yeah, I have to, my plan for tonight is to edit. I also started the Boy in the Striped Pyjamas, which is here. I started this, I'm about halfway through it. I've been listening to that on audio. I listened to it while I put my clothes away, finally. And yeah, that's really all the update I have right now. I just wanted to update before I put these books back. Mostly to procrastinate putting the books back. So, I'll speak to you later. Hello, it is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I don't know why the light is like that right now. Yeah, I am trying to look for painkillers because I forgot to go to the pharmacy again, and I don't know where my pain meds are, and I can't sleep without my pain meds. I've either got some upstairs or I've got some in my bag. I think that's where they are. But yeah, I managed to read a whole book today. Oh, so that's 2 books in 2 days. So, like, I read all of The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas yesterday. And today I read Hopeless, which is the last one, I think, in the Chestnut Spring series, and I loved it. I genuinely did not think any of them could be better than Reckless, and I'm still unsure which one's my favourite, but oh god, I loved it so much. And this one was about Bo and Bailey, and oh, I just loved it so much. Yeah. I don't know why I'm filming. I just want some content for my vlog. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go to bed. It's only 10 o'clock, but might as well start the process now because you know I'm not getting to sleep for a while. Woo. Guys, I decided to have a drink of Coke because I was thirsty and it was sitting there. Because I've got, like, Kay gets me a little can, so it's easier for me to have like little drinks and not have to like big bottles that'll go off, go like flat and stuff. And I'd brought it over for my tea and hadn't drank during the time I was eating, so I had it afterwards. And the first mouthful I immediately just poured down myself, so I'm now damp and sticky on like 4 different layers because I got it on my blanket as well. I'm a human malfunction. Good morning, it's Saturday, and it is morning, and I am up. I say morning, it's like 10 o'clock. I've been up for about an hour or so now. I've been awake, I've been lying in bed scrolling TikTok, if I'm being honest. But does anybody else get really annoyed when they struggle to wake up for work every day, and then on the weekends when they don't have to wake up for work, they wake up awake, like properly awake, at a time where if I had to go to work, I would quite easily be on time? Does that annoy anybody else, or is it just me? Because that annoys me. But anyway, I'm up, the kettle's on, as you can hear. I do have a book though, so I have read 3 books in 3 days. I'm very excited about that, and it is now the 4th of November, and I have a new book to read. This is Gory Details, and I am quite excited to get to it. I am hoping that I can get to it in a day, so I can keep up my one book a day thing. I don't think this is going to be a long-term goal for November, to try and read a book a day. I did that in March during Marvelathon, but it's not. I'm not trying to read 30 books. I just happen to have finished 3 books in 3 days. That's all. But yeah, the kettle's boiled. I'm going to get my tea and hopefully start making more sense. Hello. It is still Saturday. I'm on sprints with Tori. It is now like 10 o'clock at night. And I have just finished Gory Details. This was really interesting. There was things in it that made me want to wash myself with bleach. A lot of it I kind of already knew through my degree. And like, it's because there was a lot of stuff about like insects and dead bodies and disease and things like that, and I studied forensics, so it's a lot of it was in that. There was stuff in here that I hadn't seen before, and it was really interesting. All in all, it's like a snapshot of different things. There's a bit at the back where she's talking about like psychopathy and misophonia. I can't remember what it's called now. It's the thing where you don't like the sound of certain things. Misophonia. So it's like the sound of someone chewing, the clicking of a pen, people cracking their knuckles, sounds of like keyboards. Like there are sounds that just like drive you, like it has like a sudden fight or flight trigger in your brain. So that was all really interesting to read, and I'm so glad that I got this from Vicky to read. This was so interesting. It is definitely not for everybody. It is very blunt, it is very to the point, it is very gory, gross kind of thing, but so fascinating. So fascinating. I loved it. So that's another book off the TBR. That is book 4 of November, and that's 4 books in 4 days. 4 books in 4 days. And now I have to log into my spreadsheets before we come back from the sprints. Got sprints tomorrow with Becca as well. Hopefully I can jump in the shower beforehand. If not, I'll just jump in the shower either during or after sprints. But this is me opening all my spreadsheets. I'm going to go log this, and I don't know if you can hear me or not because my laptop is taken off again. Good afternoon, it is Sunday and I have started a new book. I've started, I can never remember the title, Warrior Queens and Quiet Revolutionaries by Kate Moss. It's in my Big Bestie. I am a quarter of the way through it. It's about 400-ish pages long and I'm just over 100 pages in, so I'm just over a quarter of the, can you close please? I'm just over a quarter of the way through. I'm putting it down because it's a pretty dense non-fiction. I'm enjoying it so far. It's all about women in history, but it's really, really densely packed. Like, we're talking about like several women per page. It's just like bang, 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 and it's just like, it's a lot. So Kate Moss does say in her introduction that this book is meant to be dipped into. It's not meant to be read in a 1 hour. So I'm just gonna do a quarter at a time. I've got the audiobook. I'm really enjoying it. Kate reads some parts herself, and yeah. So I'm now gonna pick up Vampire Most Wanted, and I'm gonna read this again. This is like 350 to 300, yeah, 350-ish pages long, and I am now this is the bad thing, right? Because I've managed to read 4 books in 4 days, I now want to read a book a day, and that's a really unhealthy competitive like position to get myself into, because I know it's not manageable. I know it's not manageable with the books that are on my TBR, and I very much am like certain I am sticking to my TBR. Biggest problem is I'm in the mood for romance. Not personally, like in a book. And this is the only romance on my TBR, and it is a reread, so it's technically not taking anything off my TBR. So I'm either going to have to end up dipping into my romance for my TBR that is bought books from 2023, or I am going to have to hope that I get out of this. I do also have the prequel series to the Chestnut Springs series to read on Kindle. And I have a lot of other things on Kindle to read, so I could get them off my Kindle, but I am trying desperately hard to get my TBR, my physical TBR down to 50 by the end of the year. So, I'm currently sitting at, I think, 80, either 80 or 79. So, like I said, this won't do anything for that. This will, but it's very dense. So, we shall see. I probably won't update too much more. I will probably forget to update further today, if I'm being honest. But let's hope I remember. And hopefully I'll update you later. If you can hear the machine, I'm sorry. I picked up the phone at the wrong time. Hello, yes, it's Monday. Yes, I forgot to finish the vlog, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm here now to finish the vlog. And yeah, I ended up reading all of Vampire Most Wanted last night. I finished it. Didn't get any further than the other one because I was reading till like midnight. And I really enjoyed it. Again, not my favourite one, but it's interesting to get the background on Leonidas and Basha and sort of tie bits together from the previous few books. So yeah, I'm just going to go and need to get this vlog edited and get the next one started. So, oh dear me. Right, so we've got a crystal ball in here, so if there's a crystal ballish emoji, pop that in the comments for me, or like a witchy emoji, just let me know you were here. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.